Hey Leo, welcome back my subscribers. Those of you who were never here, welcome, welcome. My name is Jackie. This is going to be They Want No Contact. Is it permanent or temporary? And basically a what's the story? It's going to be a general reading though for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so your Wisdom of the Oracle crowning energy is message in the bottle. That's crazy. That's a perfect oracle. And this one is going to be just for you, Leo, which I'm going to flip over at the end of the reading with a card indicating your future just for you, not with your partner. This is separate. I did already shuffle and meditate on these before. I don't like to waste too much time. So I'm going to be pulling 3 rows here in the middle. The first one is going to be what was going on with your partner leading up to the no contact. Second row is going to be you, because you know how it is with the relationship reads with enmeshed energy. This could be you, this could be them. You know, you take it as it applies. It's the way these relationship reads work. Okay, now this card is going to be, I'm going to put it over here. This is going to be if you guys are going to be in contact and working out your stuff. And this is going to be a recommendation for you, just you moving forward. Okay, I don't know why I can't speak today. Don't know why I can't speak, but you got message in the bottle, which is really nice. It's a message card. That's the oracle representing communication. So something's happening there for sure. Okay. All right, now I'm going to pull 4 cards for. Can you guys see that? My sage in the way. Okay. For you guys, as far as advice goes. Thinking, respect, some new ideas, but we have the beautiful 8 of Wands energy. Okay. All right, guys, remember, regardless of what happens here right now, you guys have free will. Tarot is a tool to be used and respected. Hopefully you can find a seed to encourage thought about your life moving forward in this situation. That's really all it is. Okay, so here we have message in the bottle. So like I said, this is the communication card. This energy indicates that you're going to be receiving positive news in the form of a letter, phone call, email, or text. Who cares, right? It's messenger pigeon would be good, right? Because it doesn't matter. But this is telling you to stay open to whatever it is that this person has to say, because only good is going to come out of it on the other end. So yeah, this indicates the signs are all there. So I like this if you're here wanting to have a reconnection. The only thing to be careful with this, Leo, is be careful if the signs that you want to see or the information that you want to hear are not exactly what you want for yourself. If what you want is not being said to you. Just pay attention to that. Like, go into this knowing what you need to hear in order for you to be comfortable in this relationship. And if those ideas and issues are not being addressed, pay attention to that. Because, you know, red flags are not pretty decorations, you know, when it comes to warning signs for something. So if something doesn't sit right with you, there could be something behind that. So just be mindful of that. That's all that's saying. Just be cautiously optimistic is basically the gist of that. So the first energy in the line of your partner leading up to the no contact is the Devil in reverse. So I'm getting that they were feeling, and this is their feeling, not mine, but that they were feeling very enslaved in the relationship and feeling overwhelmed. At least during this time, by some demands being made on them, you know, or they could have been viewing you in this energy. I'm getting that too, because it is a major arcana. But what started out as positive for them ended up being very negative and unmotivating for them to want to stay in. So I'm feeling like something went down here. But I'm getting that they were feeling very controlled by you. You know, look, keeping it real, Leo, this energy is one of greed and temptation and materialism. And they didn't feel confrontation with you was worth it because of they felt that you were just going to give them a hard time or deny. I'm getting that a lot of them saw you being this energy. Yeah, fill in the blank. So, you know, somehow in an unhealthy way dealing with something like sex, food, substance abuse, overall negative thinking. But I'm getting that there was some deflection here. Yeah. I mean, it could be that, or it could be that they were cheating and there's just some sort of codependency. So I'm just going to read it as an energy and you guys take it as it applies. But there is an energy here of codependency. It could be cheating. It could be substance abuse. It could be, you know, some sort of dysfunctional behavior, you know, something to do, you know, addiction to food, something like that. But definitely an unhealthy tie to each other because of money is what I'm getting. So, you know, the fact that it's reversed, this only, see, this tells me that they were, because the reverse in this card is actually more positive, believe it or not. But they were feeling just very pushed away. Like they were pushing themselves away. They were taking themselves away, mentally leaving. In their mind, you were not working hard enough at the relationship. Yeah, I am getting that this could definitely be some deflection. Them viewing you as this, Leo. Yeah. All right. Anyway, you're going to take it as it applies because that is the energy coming across. But yeah, then we have the Six of Swords energy, which indicates moving on from the situation here, this relationship, and just looking for a period of peace and harmony, but manifesting mentally rather than physically at this point. You know, really being very detached, distancing themselves from any drama, any fighting, any complications. They were just in a place of really wanting to recharge and rest. And, you know, the Six of Swords does indicate spending time apart, you know, on the most basic level. It does indicate a relationship ending, or at least ending as it was. But then we have the High Priestess, which tells me your partner was getting in touch with some like hidden knowledge within themselves, really getting in touch with their intuition. And I'm even getting that many of them were having very psychic experiences. They were definitely in a time for like incubation and privacy. A time when they felt the need to go really deep inside of themselves and inside of the relationship. Yeah, like they wanted to go on some sort of spiritual path for themselves. Yeah, but see, this is a very isolated time. So separating from a partnership in order to work on themselves is definitely indicated here. So you need to understand now, like this level where they were going inside of themselves is such a personal energy that you may not have even realized that they were doing that. But I feel like because of this Devil reverse, I'm just feeling like there was some selfishness involved in their perspective. I feel like as they were, you know, trying to gain this clarity in their own mind about what went on, I don't feel like they were being very honest with themselves. And they just wanted to kind of like escape from the bullshit. I'm sorry if that seemed a little confusing, but it came in as such, so I read it as it comes in. All right, so the first line on your row here, indicating what you were thinking or feeling leading up to the no contact, is the King of Pentacles reverse. So this indicates greed and just an overall energy of being untrustworthy. So this could be that you were acting this way or that you felt like your partner was acting this way. But this does tell me that there was like overspending going on. This energy indicates like winning at all costs. Again, this could be you, Leo, and if it is, don't beat yourself up, because this very well could have been the combination of your energy within this relationship after dealing with what you consider to be an unfair situation having to do with money. This could also have the same story regarding feeling supported, or even your health, because it's Pentacles. So Pentacles could be money, being supported, or it could also be health. So if money isn't an issue with you, then maybe you were just really not feeling supported by your partner. You felt like emotionally disconnected and emotionally abandoned from them. But that is what I'm getting, okay? So again, you're gonna take that as you see fit. And then we have the Justice, which indicates a positive outcome and a time when past mistakes and balances can be readdressed. So I do like that. I feel like you and your partner somehow found yourselves in a space where you were trying to be accountable and honest, and you were trying to take more of a stand on issues that affected you, you know, at the same time address an imbalance that you felt in the relationship. But then we go to the Temperance reverse, which is telling me that you were feeling an increased imbalance in the relationship and an unfairness. And again, I do have to say what I'm getting. This does indicate a problem with money again. So, you know, this is telling me that what you felt, well, not what you felt, the energy that you were pouring into the relationship, you honestly did not feel that it was being rewarded in any way. And at the same time, though, I'm getting that you were struggling with change, and that the past was dominating how you felt, and definitely got in the way of you feeling comfortable to stay in this relationship. This does tell me that there were difficult old memories resurfacing that were you really holding you back, and you were having a hard time with this. Yeah. But I feel like your partner was in this state of really deep introspection, realizing that they felt unsatisfied in the relationship, and you recognizing your feelings of being treated unfairly. So I just feel like you were both kind of in this space of feeling like you weren't in the right place with each other, is what I'm getting. So the first card in this line is where your partner is at now. And we have the Ace of Wands, which is auspicious for every part of life, and it lightens up any of the negative minor arcanas that are close by. So I do like that. But this tells me your partner wants a new beginning, and there's a willingness to put the past behind and start fresh. I don't know, Leo. Free will. If it's what you want, I'm getting from their energy that this is something they're willing to do. And then we have the Page of Pentacles reversed, which indicates that your partner feels like they have somehow suffered due to your selfish actions and immature tendencies. Because this is a court card, I have to say that with the Page and the Queen, it could very well be as much your energy as theirs. So let me just read the energy and you apply it. Selfish actions, immature tendencies. Okay, this is indicating someone who has a sense of entitlement to sort of help themselves to things that maybe isn't exactly theirs. You know, somebody who expects a lot, somebody who is selfish and self-absorbed in matters of money and support, because it's the Pentacle. So they may be feeling that you were just not very supportive or responsible with money, or you could be feeling this about them just as easily, again, because it's a court card. And then this last card here is the Queen of Cups reverse. You know, again, could be either of you, but indicates, you know, suffering emotional or financial pressure for sure. This does say jealousy to me, but it also does say that someone, if they aren't being unfaithful right now, they're thinking about it, but you guys are in this space of no contact, so you know, take that as it fits. But this is showing me obsessive tendencies, the tendency to like compete for attention, be rivalrous, try to one up each other, and this is not a person to commit to love, you know, or who's willing to really contribute financially and emotionally. So I don't know, Leo, if this is how they're seeing you, I'm getting that they resent you. I'm getting that they feel like you allowed your ego to get involved in the relationship, and how any bad behavior that they acted out in their mind was reflective of how discounted they felt by you. But the thing is, this could be totally made up in their mind, you know, complete deflection, which I am getting from that first row, but this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting. This could just be their perception of them making up in their head. You know, because sometimes, like, bad stuff can grow in the dark, right? I mean, that's like, right? We know that even about nightmares and stuff, right? So I'm getting from many of you very clearly here that this might be how your partner is viewing you, because you guys aren't in contact, and they're creating this narrative in their head that's just flipping them out. But I feel like it's a way of protecting themselves. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's go into your into your advice. All right, so first we have the Hangman, and that just tells me that things are going to be moving really slowly for you guys. You know, that the universe has its own plan, and that you both made sacrifices. Okay, I'm getting that, but you're both realizing that this is a situation that just can't be forced because of what you guys have been through. So, yeah, I mean, this does tell me that you're not going to be able to, that your partner or you are just not willing to commit in the way that you both each need right now. Because on the most basic level, it's like this guy is hanging around waiting for his partner or her partner, gender doesn't matter, waiting to be acknowledged, to see if this relationship is even worth the emotional investment. So I'm getting that that's kind of like the space you're in right now. But then, you know, we have the Six of Wands. And look, I like the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands tells me that you guys are going to end up having conversation, and some time's going to go by, and that there's going to be a willingness to actually be, very important, respectful of each other. There'll be respect had here. Yeah, and then we have the King of Swords. So I'm feeling like once you guys have that communication and you guys resolve that you're going to work this out, this indicates ideas being figured out about how you're going to move forward. It means addressing the past in a healthy way. Because there's a big difference between acknowledging the past and acknowledging a pattern that you don't want to repeat and holding on to the past. You know, it's two different things. So not holding on to the past is what you want to do if you guys are going to work this out, you know, because we do have the Eight of Wands, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Remember, these Eight of Wands are heading down to the earth to dig in and just create a strong foundation. It's this will in action. It's this willingness to move things forward, and it happens fast. So we feel like, you know, you guys might kind of still be in this space of waiting, right? Going from the space of waiting, and I feel like everything's just going to happen really, really quickly. That's what the energy supports. But you know what? You don't have to engage in the energy. So, and everybody's story is different. So if you know you're with a narcissist, or you were with a narcissist, or somebody who's just unbelievably toxic for you, then understand this is probably not your reading. Because I am getting a very, I'm getting a healthy vibe here. I'm getting that whoever these people are, they love each other. They had something happen, and they have to work past it. They have to work on getting past it. So let's pull this yes/no card and see what's going on. Okay, I like it. Yep, Eight of Pentacles, that is a yes card, okay? So that does support you guys coming out of no contact and definitely addressing this, right? But it's a general read. Again, the energy is supporting Leo with working this out with their partner. So let's just check out the oracle that I pulled for you, which is co-create. I like this. Look, because this tells me that you're opening up to a new way of thinking and a way of being that you never would have come to on your own, and you never would have come to in the old version of the relationship. This is you looking in a mirror held up by the experience of what you guys have been through together, and seeing yourself in a totally different way, and seeing your partner in a different way. You're going to be very happy that you kept your heart open. And let's see. Beautiful. Wheel of Fortune. That's your future card. That's your future card. So it's all up to you. You have free will. The Wheel of Fortune, you have free will. That's the free will card, okay? It's not, you know, Lady Luck Vegas wheel kind of thing. It's just an indicator that it can either go really beautifully or not beautifully. It's up to how you handle the energy. That's what the Wheel of Fortune card means. So, yeah, Leo, that is what I have for you guys. That is what I have for you guys. So I will see you guys probably next week for a reading for the last 2 weeks of May. But until then, you guys take care. Bye-bye.